Take care. We welcome now our first candidate for Division II Vice President of Phi Theta Kappa, and he is Carlos Acevedo from Mu Epsilon Chapter, Miami-Dade College, the North Campus. Welcome, Carlos.
A pleasure.
Glad to have you here. Carlos, using 3 adjectives, describe power.
I believe power is motivational, inspiring, and breathtaking.
Very good. Okay. Carlos, what do you feel are the components of personal power?
I believe finding yourself, who you are. Personal power comes from within. First, you have to find it yourself to achieve it. Once you have that, pretty much you can use this power and influence others with it, as well as motivate.
Carlos, how do you find it?
You got to look within yourself. You know, as you explore yourself throughout life, life will test you. And as these tests come, you pretty much have to take it how it is and be positive about it when you realize you have this power.
Okay. What do you feel is the most critical environmental issue facing our country?
I believe it would have to be pollution.
Pollution. What? Be more specific. What kind of pollution?
Well, basically, I know we're drilling offshore drilling for new sources as well as oil, without realizing that we're damaging vital shorelines that are pretty much the ecosystem of the oceans, which is surrounding the Gulf states, and that's permanent damage that can never be undone.
Carlos, identify for us a country beyond the borders of the United States that you consider is powerful, and identify then their source of power.
I believe it would have to be Russia.
Why Russia?
Throughout the years, the USSR has just always gave a presence of power. You call Gorbachev, you know, Boris Yeltsin. It's just the USSR, to me, in my belief, was always very powerful, always a powerful presence with them. And then when you hear a name, the Soviet Union, the USSR, is very intimidating as well as inspiring.
Interesting. Is the use of violence in the name of religion justifiable?
I believe no.
Why?
I mean, there's other ways to pretty much resort violence to be non-justifiable with religion. Like, you could do it in the message of peace. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King, other Gandhi, they use messages of peace. But in violence, you always come back to a negative.
Do you consider the arts as a source of power?
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, the arts can motivate you. I mean, a personal art for me would be music. You know, how it flows through you, how it inspires you, different types of music, you know, and it kind of tells you who you are, like different kinds of music from the past, how you can just go back and say, I was here when this happened, and, you know, live the moment.
In your opinion, what is the most important source of power for a leader?
The most important source of power for a leader would have to be his supporters. Because without those supporters, a leader can't definitely be a leader. The supporters are pretty much who the leader inspired. And like any other team, you need your supporters to just back you all the way.
What's your favorite word?
My favorite word would be passion.
Least favorite word?
Failure.
What frustrates you?
Not getting the job done.
What kind of power is important to you?
I believe the power to motivate others.
What music do you dislike?
None. I'm a student of all music. I love music.
What's your favorite music?
My favorite music would have to be a mix between alternative, hip-hop, and jazz.
All right, very good. Good luck to you, Carlos.